tonight we are celebrating our 18th year. 18 years this school has been in operation. I opened up this school 1st of February, 1964. We've been in this location 13 years. We were 5 years in Haddonfield. Every month, every first Friday of the month, we have testing. Today being the first Friday of February, we are also going to have testing, and then later we will have a demonstration. We will demonstrate a little more advanced Aikido and other types of Aikido, using sticks, real weapons, and what have you. Tonight is the 216th testing period. I'm proud to say I have never missed the testing period to date. Okay, we're going to have, as I said first, we're going to have testing. We have 2 of our students going for their, as most people call it, the first degree black belt, which in martial arts is called Shodan. Shodan meaning first degree. Dan, when you hear the word Dan, that means in the black belt category. So we have Shodans, Nidans, Sandans, and what have you. We have 2 other students going for other belts. They're going for their red belt. Their red belt is 1 degree lower than black belt. Okay? So that you should know. We're going to start first with the student, Steve here. He's going to be going for his black belt. Then we'll have the other 2 going for their red belt. And then we'll have, last but not least, Ray Jones going for his black belt. The test is divided in various phases. We have first what we call techniques. They must do the techniques as we call them and the way we call them. Each part of the test is as important as the other part, by the way. Then we have what we call free play. In a sense, we swing a certain way, certain direction, what we call yoke minuchi. They do whatever they wish, then we swing overhead. They do whatever they wish. We come at them toward the stomach, whatever they wish. Then we have what we call hand grab, frontal attacks rather. And then they get grabbed from the back. And then they have on their knees, they do their attack. And last, they get what we call jiawaza or free play. The ones going for black belt are attacked by 2 persons at the same time. If they stop or get hit, they are automatically disqualified. The only difference from the higher belts and the lower belts is the number of attacks that they get and the number of people that are attacking. Okay? We hope you understand what I said. All right, Steve, one come out, please. Ready? And to each other. Yomanuchi, Shionati. Shomanuchi, Shionati. Shomanuchi, Yonkyo. Yomanuchi, Yonkyo. Yomanuchi, Ikkyo, Omote. Shomanuchi, Ikkyo, Omote. Shomanuchi, Ikkyo, Ura. Yomanuchi, Ikkyo, Ura. Yomanuchi, Kaitanabi. Shomanuchi, Kaitanabi. Shomanuchi, Iriminashi. Yoke, Iriminashi. New Yuki, get ready. Yomanuchi, Nika. Shomanuchi, Nika. Shomanuchi, Koligashi. Yokonuchi, Koligashi. Yokonuchi, Sankyo. Okay, Yokonuchi, Sankyo, and throw. Sanju. Take that. Ski, koregai. Ski, koregai. Ski, kaidanagi. Yugi, huh? Front attack, 8.
Get ready. Shoulders. Last one. Suki. Yuki, show us this one.
Okay, chew up.
Come on.
You got it, Steve.
Move.
Do it.
here, as you see, is a key exercise. Key meaning mental discipline. No matter how tired you are, discouraged or what, you still should have control of your body. And this is what we do at the end of every test. Thank you. Less techniques, and at the end he gets attacked by one person rather than two. Okay? 4分のうち死ぬな。4分のうち4キロ。4分のうち4キロ。
4分の1息を持って。4分の1息を裏。よく息を持って。4分の1息を裏。4分の1回転上げ。よく回転上げ。4分の1緩め上げ。4分の1緩め上げ。So you can get ready. 4分の1 2キロ。2。4分の1 2キロ。4分の1これが足。4分の1これが足。4分の1 3キロ。On the side, please. 4分の1 3キロ。We won't finish. Ski Kodegashi. Kodegashi. Kaitenagi. Kaitenagi. Will you get ready for attacks, please?
Okay, new yogi, show me.
Miyuki Shimazu, which one?
Okay, よく見るうち息を持って。正面のうち息を持って。正面のうち息を裏。よく見るうち息を裏。よく見るうち書いてない。正面のうち書いてない。正面のうち緩みない。よく見るうち緩みない。よく見るうち2秒。正面のうち2秒。よく見るうち繰り返し。In the center here, Jim. 正面のうち繰り返し。正面のうち3秒。Go. Yo, don't you take them down. Ski, 繰り返し。 got you. Ski Kaizenagi. Okay? New Yugi, Kono Tai. New Yugi, Yokonuchi. 320.
Do you? Yugi Shima's Krishna.
Turn up. Turn your back, Jim. Turn your back. One more, Jim. One more. Mommy, how's that? Okay, get up. See you what?
Shogunuchi Shiona. Yokonuchi Yankyo. Shogunuchi Yankyo. Shogunuchi Ikkyo Omote. Shogunuchi Ikkyo ura. Yokunuchi ikyo ura. Yokunuchi ikyo omote. Yokunuchi kaitenagi. Shomunuchi kaitenagi. Shomunuchi yomanagi. Yoki yomanagi. And if you get ready, Shomunuchi nikyo, knee. Shomunuchi nikyo. Yokomunuchi Kodogashi. Shomunuchi Kodogashi. Shomunuchi Sankyo. Roll, please. Yoki Sankyo. We won't finish. Ski Kodogashi. Kodogashi. Ski Kaitenagi. Kaitenagi. Full attack, please. Leave.
Yo. Keep it going. Thank you. Two of our students were going for black belt before. We indicate a black belt by these skirts. These skirts in Japanese are called hakama, which actually means black skirts. Okay? It's a hakama. Anyone wearing a hakama is a black belt. They should be, let's put it that way. Sometimes, for purpose of demonstration, we allow a lower grade to wear the hakama. We have one of our people out here who is not a black belt, which I'm going to introduce him more, who is wearing a hakama. We allow him because he's good enough, we feel, to be a black belt. Anyhow, we also have, you will notice, some children. The children are wearing the hakama. We have, in Aikido, we have two categories. We have the junior and we have the adult. Just like in boxing, you have your lightweights and your heavyweights and your bantamweights and what have you. In the children category, we also have color belts. They're down here on the board. You can see them start with white, green, orange, and so forth. Up there is the adult belts. That's the way they go. They're progressive. The children also make the black belt, but they are a junior black belt. So if you see them wearing a hakama, you must understand they are in the junior category. A junior category, if you will see, the black belt on the lower level there is equivalent to the adult belt that's right above them. So for instance, a first degree junior black belt is equivalent to a brown belt in the adult category. A second would be according to the chart up there. Okay, so I'd like to introduce here, first we have here my chief instructor, Earl Lewis. He is a 4th degree black belt, or as we say, Yondan. Then we start with the children over here. We have Valerie Davis. She's a 1st degree junior black belt. Richard Tallarico. Yeah, sometimes I forget him. He's a junior 3rd degree black belt. That's the highest he can go in the children's category. He must now go in the adult category. Okay? Then we have Jim Fleming. Jim Fleming, as you know, took the test before. He's a 2nd degree brown. Permit him to wear the hakama. First, we need him, and second, he's good enough to be a good attacker. Then we have Michael Driscoll, who's a 1st degree black belt. Samuel. Okay, he's a 1st degree black belt. I've been here for 18 years, and I come and go, and I keep forgetting names. Then we have Irene Lee, a 1st degree black belt. Patricia Schrader, 1st degree black belt. And Tony Valenti, 1st degree black belt. And of course, my name is Bob Dancer, and I'm a 6th degree black belt. I'd like to point out with pride that I was the first American from the mainland to make a black belt in Aikido. Thank you. I also have a black belt in judo, so if you want to applaud, go ahead. All right, we'd like to start first. We'd like to start first with we'd like to show you the first thing we teach in Aikido is safety. We teach you how to fall. Because when you do techniques, as you've noticed, we throw each other around. Now, to learn techniques, you've got to not only do it, you must also be on the receiving end. This way, you get the feel of the attack, and then you should have no trouble doing it yourself. So the first thing we do is teach you how to fall. You know, we throw you, and the average person, if you threw a person out in the street, he would not know how to fall. He'd fall straight down on his shoulders and his hands and would get injured. We threw him backwards, he would fall straight back, and of course, hit his head or various parts of the body, and again would be injured. So first thing we do is teach safety. And I point with a lot of pride, in 18 years, we've had a very, very minimum of injuries. I'd like to show you, Val, would you come out, please? We teach, of course, even the children. Now, first thing we do, just pushing them backwards. The average person, when they fall backwards, they put their hand down trying to break their fall. So what do? You make all your weight go on your wrist, and you can either twist it or break it. When we fall backwards, we drop our knee. We don't bang it, we drop it, and to break our fall, sit down and just roll. Now, if I push her just gently, she's just going to roll back and come right up again. This is what we call a back fall. Now, if I push her hard, she does a back roll. She continues. She drops her right knee, she goes over her left shoulder. If she drops her left knee, she goes over her right shoulder. You'll be surprised how nice it is on Saturday when we have our children's class, and a lot of times I just come off a good, healthy Friday night outing. I get very frustrated and I push kids around. And would you believe it, their parents even pay us for doing this. See? I can even push them all around. Then occasionally when I'm exceptionally angry, like taxes are due, I just throw the kids around. Fortunately, as you can see, I don't have to worry about them. Come on, baby, you like it anyway. We don't only have little girls, we also have little boys. I'm going to push him hard. There we go. And watch what Richard did. Bad side. He's got one bad side. You okay this side? Okay, nice. Okay? That's how we teach safety net, Richard. That you must learn before you do Aikido. Because as I said, we throw each other around. And that's how you learn how to do the techniques. Okay, I'd like to have Sensei Earl. By the way, you notice we say sensei. Sensei in Japanese means teacher. Anybody is your sensei who is higher than you. Anybody that teaches you is a sensei. But of course, all black belts are sensei. Okay?
Before we begin, I'd like to personally thank everybody for coming here and what they're doing this personally. Aikido is fantastic art. A little prejudice, obviously. But as George Leonard said, quote unquote, in the book The Ultimate Athlete, Aikido is secret knowledge. Meaning you can sit in this dojo for 8 hours and watch any one of the senseis teach. You would not know one thing that was going on. You might have general idea of what's happening. Aikido itself, what seems to be happening on the mat is definitely a whole different scheme of things in the practitioner's mind. We're working on extension of thought through the body. The body is the amplifier of the mind. So we read a person's thoughts through his body. He's standing there like this, I can't tell him. It's drawing attention to make him show what's on his mind. This is where the whole aspect of the ki comes into play. Ki is nothing more than a thought transferred through the body with a hara, which is your one point, and dictated through the extremities. 1, 2, 3. That's ki. Whether it's used as a negative ki or a positive ki, somebody attacking or somebody defending, it still is ki. The person being attacked doesn't realize he's in the wrong. That's the issue with his ways. That's basically like the yoga is trying to do. We use a aspect of different attacks. Okay, Sensei Samuel, please.
Sam, Tony, and Jim, you want them all out there?
Yeah, they can line up.
Sam, Tony, and Jim, Sensei, go out there, please.
You heard us using certain names: Yokomanuchi, Shomanuchi, and Ski. Well, Uchi means strike. Side strike, overhead strike. Ski is a short terminology for the word Munitsuki was a middle attack, or ski deriving from the word suki, from bow-jitsu, using a bow. Any place on the body can be a thrust. Basically, with a knife, the general idea is either slash, thrust to the middle or to the face. Okay, now here's swing a slow yokomanuchi. Okay, a yokomanuchi is basically anything but horizontal energy. That's it. Our intention is to make the horizontal energy waste itself out. Okay, we don't want to stop it. Horizontal energy can come high, can come low. It doesn't matter if it's a weapon, doesn't matter if it's a kick. As long as it's basically taking that path. You have an overhead strike, which can be a shomanuchi. Okay, this again could be anything from a weapon, a knife, to something as crude as a guy standing next to you in a bar picking up a bar stool and trying to put it over the head. You're not really concerned with what he's using, it's where it's going to go. So if I gave you three choices of a baseball bat, a knife, or a chair, in either case you won't be able to shoot that. It's a matter of not being there when harm's way hits. So basically it. If you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you're in trouble. Our intention is not to be there. It's the best defense in the world. You have a suki, which is any thrust to the middle of the body. Okay? Again, that could be a number of things. You could look at it as a kick, picking up a bench and ramming it to the body. Even the aspect of somebody grabbing you around the waist has the technicality of being a suki at one point, because you're thrusting to the body. It's a specific spot, straight line in. So the genius of the master coming to point saying, we sat here all night, we could figure 10,000 different ways on how to attack somebody. If you have to work on 10,000 different moves, instinct is dead. So what we're going to do is say every human motion, whether it's an attack or whether it's just a handshake, is basically nothing more than three forms of energy. Horizontal, diagonal, and vertical. The same motion that Sensei Sam would kill me is the same motion that everybody's did many times, shaking hands. So life and death are very close to this. Okay, right now I'm going to demonstrate at normal attack speed 4 of each swing. The yokomanuchis, the shomanuchis, and the sukis.
Experts in Aikido. We'd like to show you with the young lady Valerie, and we're going to have Jim, Sensei Jim and Patty. I want to show you the junior black belts working out from the back, what we call back grab. Now you must remember, sure, if one of you grabbed one of these youngsters, you could probably stop him. But the element of surprise is what is in our favor. If you were to meet a young lady like this, dressed ordinarily, and you would grab her with no expectation of her doing anything. So you must remember, when she moves, the element of surprise is a big factor. Turn around this way, Dad. It's all yours, Jim. Get it. That's it, no, just that's it. Say Mike. Tony and Jim, please. Listen, Jim. We're gonna have, you remember during the black belt test there, 2-man pre-play? Well, Mike went through this many times. Now we're gonna show you how it's done. He's going to show you how to do it from the back. Okay, Jim, Sensei, Jim, Tony, and... Sure. We're going to make our black belts work out tonight. By Mike and Jim. Get him. There you go. Something different. We're going to have Sensei Earl and Sensei Sam come out. We're going to show you what we call bow techniques. A bow is a stick about 6 or 7 feet long. This is advanced type Aikido. Bow fighting is very dangerous. You can get many smashed fingers and other places too. Okay, of course they would never let you know if they got hit. We'd like to have myself out there, looks like. My God, how about that? Let's say, Sam, we'd like to show some defenses against a real knife being held against you. Now, this is, of course, staged, as far as holding a knife against you. Naturally, I'm not going to go that way. The first thing you do when someone puts a knife on you is respect it. And you make the person realize that you're frightened. That goes him off a bit. And I don't make any sudden move and go the wrong way. So I'm going to go, don't attack it. Believe it or not, we know when he attacks, he really is coming at you. Actually, it helps me when he does. As long as I'm expecting. But now that I want to explain it, I move the knife, obviously, away from him. I can move back to him because I know when I'm going to move. I know when I'm going to move, and his eye has to see it, his eye has to tell his brain, and then his brain has to tell his hand. By that time, it's about a half a second gone. That's all I need. Okay? That's it. You. Okay. We're going to show you now. Richard, come on out. The children also, when they go for their junior black belt, must do two-man free play. We'd like to have Richard come out here to show you how, when he went, we'd like to have Sensei Sam and Tony. He must do exactly like the adults do. I'd like to meet a little boy like that on the street. Next door neighbor, how about that? I think I like my neighbor's dog better. You notice when they defend themselves, they keep going around in a circle. Aikido is a circle. Everything's circular. And they stay on the outside. They always keep one person away from the other one. And that's why, which later on you will see, much more multiple attacks, 3 and 4 persons at a time. You'll see how they always stay on the outside. Okay, so much for Richard. Now we'd like to have Sensei Patty come out. If you ever been in the Orient, you'll know that in the Orient, they do a lot of their living on their knees. They do not sit. The average Orient does not sit on chairs like we do. They sit on their knees. And their tables are small and everything. So they do this when they go their own, and they're at home or in some of their inns, the native kind of style inns. They're on their knees. So consequently, it wouldn't be unusual to be attacked while on your knees. Therefore, we do techniques on our knees. So Sensei Patty will show you on her knees she will be attacked, and what we call Hami Hadachi. We're going to have here Sensei Sam and Earl, please. You noticed that we did do this on a test. Ready? Sensei Patty is studying to be a doctor. I know she doesn't want me to say it, but I am. So if any of you sometime get wounded or need some medical aid, be sure you bring your Blue Cross card. Sensei Patty will get it out of you. Okay, we'd like to have now Sensei Rini. Sensei Rini, if he doesn't mind me telling you, Sensei Rini is our grandmother's like her. Okay? She's proud of it, and
yeah, you can.
and Sensei Rini has been coming many years to this school, and I don't know how many years it took, but she finally made it right on her birthday, her 50th birthday. She made black belt, and so she said it was one of the most proudest moments. Just to show you that grandmothers are dangerous too, We're going to have two-man attack, one with a weapon and one without. Okay? All yours. I don't know, my grandmother was sitting Nick. Occasionally hit take a little snort. I don't know. Grandmothers are getting nicer and nicer, ain't they? All right, we'd like to show you now. Now this is done with a real sword. Sensei Tony? Sensei Mike, please. By the way, this sword was given to me by my sensei in Japan. It's a military Japanese sword. It's nothing unusual about it, but it means a lot to me because it was given. You don't think that's sharp? Mike's going to show you against kicks and punches. We're going to have Sensei Stan, Tony, and Jim, please. Doctor or Sensei Patty come out again. We're going to have a three-man attack against her. Now, you must, for your second-degree black belt, you must fight three people at the same time. So, get Sensei Tony, Earl, and Sam.
That's okay. That's all right.
Have a date with her. Date, huh? Oh my God. So what do you know? I read this thing and it says Sensei Dan's are out here. And I'm going to have two people coming after me, Sensei Sam and Tony. Okay, now, and last but not least, we promise you a four-man attack. Since Earl's chief instructor, we'll let him do all the work. With a four-man attack, you have to pass when you go for your third and fourth degree, like that. How'd you like that program for now, huh? All right, before we bow, we're open for open discussion here. Anybody got any questions? Please ask us. We'll try to answer. Anybody got any questions? Is everybody experts? Anybody over here? We keep ignoring this side, don't we? We're so used to over there. No, nobody sit on that. Any questions you'd like to ask us about Aikido? Well, anyhow, if you're not going to ask any questions, let me give you some information. As I said before, every first Friday of the month, we have test night. And the only time we ever charge admission is on our anniversaries. If we do that because somebody has to pay for that ad. Anyhow, we're open every first Friday of the month, open house. You can come here and watch us. We're one of the few schools that permit audience to watch testing. Many schools will not permit anybody in there, but we do. We've always had that open door policy. We have beginner's class every Tuesday and Thursday night from 7:30 to 8:30. You can join anytime. We have a children's class every Wednesday from 4:30 to 5:30, and on Saturday from 11:30 to 12:30. We have private lessons from 1 o'clock in the afternoon till 9:30 at night in the weekdays. And on Saturday, 9 o'clock in the morning up until, including 3 o'clock. So that's our schedule for the school. Now, last change. You got any questions? I'd like to say this, though. You notice, black belt here. I want you to know something. 18 years, I'm being very conservative when I say about 12,000 people have come through this school. And only 31 people ever made the black belt. We have many schools that promote that many in 6 months and a year to black belt. In 18 years, we've only promoted 31 people that have made that grade. So whenever one of our people has one of these accomplishments, you know they deserve it. They earned it. And you ask some of the people going for it, how many times they've gone for it. Also, you ask the black belts. Many of them have gone, we've had one person go 22 times before he made it. So you realize, I want you to understand that. That's why my black belts, I'm proud of them. And that's why I like to put them on demonstration to show people how good they are. But so much for our demonstration. Would you please bear with us to the bow? Sensei? In all the martial arts, you must always bow in and bow out. This is a sign of respect. That's all it is. Thank you very much. Yomanuchi Ikkyo Ura. Yomanuchi Ikkyo Ura. Yomanuchi Kaitenagi. Yomanuchi Kaitenagi.